Alright, hey guys, how are you doing this afternoon? Thought I'd do a quick video. I had emailed you this morning about doing top five, bottom five, and exploring a little bit more on that. Kind of changing it up a little bit so you won't have just a static number like five or three, but to give some flexibility to the user that he can or she can select five, six, 10. Probably 10 is the max, is what I've usually seen. So, going to go through that and kind of slowly explain the steps and what we're going to be doing here. And then this way you can pause and hit play again and see it anytime you want. So, what we're going to do, and you've seen this already, and I'll probably turn off my um, webcam here so you don't have to uh, watch me because I'm going to be looking up and down. And anyway, I want you to focus on that. Um, see if I can. There we go. So, you guys remember top five, bottom five here, what we did. So, what we're going to do first is make this be more interactive based on what the user wants to select. So if you remember, we are going to do a disconnected table, and if you remember, and I'll create it also for you, but I've already created one saying top selected. And how you do this is you just enter data, and then you're going to have create a table, and I will delete this, but I want to walk through it with you. Top N selected. You know what? Scratch that. That's not what I want. I want you to go to modeling, new table, and right here I want you to type in top N selected equals, and then you're going to do curly brackets, and the curly brackets in code, like in code, curly brackets are going to indicate you are telling Power BI to create a list. So you want a list of, and you just type in the values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on, 6, and then close the brackets. So I'm not going to hit enter because I've already done this, but I wanted to show you what we're going to be doing. So you see that, and I've already done that over here. I called it, give this a second. So top selected, and I'll go through this also. What you might see some 0 1s. This is for me to keep things organized because I've got 01A, which we'll go over that briefly as well. But this just helps me. It's a good idea to do this as well. Like I said, when you have multiple DAX measures, you want to just keep things organized. So, top selected value, it's what it did, that's your table name, top selected, and then when you made this list up here, it creates top selected and adds the word value on the end. So, this is what you're going to use as your slicer. You could just drag and drop, and you will get all the numbers. Well, here you change it to new slicer, and we're going to adjust this a little bit. You can leave the title on, rename it, top selected value for now. And then let's see, slicer settings, selection, you want single as well. And then layout, you want a grid, cards, max rows, so maybe 4 and 3 columns. That way number 10 comes up. So as you notice, you click this, nothing happens, right? Here's where the fun begins. So remember on this, under filters, remember we put in top or bottom 5 as the measure. This is what we're going to modify. Super easy. So find that measure. You remember this, and I've already commented this out. So there's your number 5, right, that we had. So you have your tabletop, and just delete that, and I'll show you what I did. So when you delete the 5, open brackets, and then you want TopN selected. That's, remember over here, top selected. So, no, that's the measure. Oh, let me scroll down. See where my measure is. You want TopN selected. And same here. Delete the 5 because now that's your bottom. Table bottom, remember top 5, bottom 5. And it is pulling this list, TopN selected. I missed a step for you guys. Sorry about that. I jumped ahead of myself and didn't even listen to what I was saying. So we'll exit out of that. So, scratch what I said. Sorry about that. What you want before you do that, when you create your table, you want to create, I forgot the most important part, you want to create a measure. And TopN selected is your measure. And you're going to use the selected value. So again, before we go any further, create your disconnected table with your list of 1 through 10. Second, create a measure, TopN selected, use selected value. Then you're going to find the top selected value from that table. It is pulling, this is saying selected value 1 through 10. So whatever selection is made, that's that selected value. It's going to update this table. The comma 1 means that if nothing is selected, it will always show you one value. It won't ever be blank. You could change that to 2 if you want, whatever you want. So, forgot about that, wanted to let you know. So back to the top. So this is what we're going to do. And TopN selected. I had renamed this when I did this before I did the video. So we're going to delete that. So open brackets, 0, 1, TopN selected. Delete that. Remember your comma. And hit OK. Check out of that. Oh, look, it went from, you saw just 5 originally, now there's 8. You can select 1, 2, 3, 9, uncheck, and there's that 1 value in that selected measure. Remember back here we had a 1, so you can change this to 2, and you'll see 2 always. If nothing's selected, you will always see 2. Or you could change that back to 1 and just have it as 1. So if I select 4 and I'm at the top 5, there's the bottom 5. But I want to see 7 and then top 5. So now you can go back into this slicer, if you remember that, under options, and you can just say top N, meaning it'll be any kind of value. So that's enough for this recording. I don't want the video to be too long as far as file size, so I will stop for this, let you do that, and then we'll come back and we'll do something different where I was just thinking, instead of customer names, Paul, it would be equipment, and then if you see total, whatever values you have here, you might want to see what makes up that total value as far as pieces of equipment or classes or your divisions, and then what numbers were, what that consisted of to make this total value. So email me if you have any questions. Shoot me some screenshots. Let me know that it worked for you, and I'll send you another video here shortly. Thanks, guys.